They suspended the import and use of American genetically modified corn after reviewing this study. From World Truth TV 2 weeks ago, Poland has announced that it will launch a complete ban on growing Monsanto's genetically modified corn. The announcement was made by Agriculture Minister Marek Sławicki, sets yet another international standard against Monsanto's genetically modified creations, in addition to being linked to a plethora of health ailments. Sławicki says that the pollen originating from this GM strain may actually be devastating the already dwindling bee population. So you know what you're dealing with here with Monsanto. I'm going to share a little bit more about their history. They're a multinational agricultural biotechnology corporation based in the United States that was founded in the 1980s. They invented Agent Orange that caused cancer in so many veterans and birth defects in unborn children. They also created RBGH, a growth hormone for milk. It's injected into dairy cows to increase their milk supply, but it also causes cancer, especially among women. There's also a revolving door between Monsanto and our US government. And so now Monsanto controls the majority of the yield of the world's genetically modified corn and soy. The FDA policy on GMOs created in 1992 says that the agent is not aware of any information showing that foods derived from these new methods differ from other foods in any meaningful or uniform way. Why are GMOs allowed in our food without our knowledge when it's clear they have not been proven safe? This underscores the importance of giving California families the right to know if their food contains genetically modified ingredients. We have the right to know and to choose for ourselves whether we want to gamble with our health by eating genetically engineered foods. And on the labeling that the Proposition 37 is trying to have, it will just basically say this food may contain genetically engineered ingredients. It will be a part of the label. It's not going to be a label that you normally see because that's a federal label, but it will just be in California, another area on their label. They'll have 18 months to transition to getting that. They change their labels frequently anyway, so it's not a big deal. And in Europe, there's over 50 countries have already required labeling, if not outright banning genetically modified foods. So in the meantime, please, until we get to the chance to get to the polls, and once proposition passes, it will still take some time to get this labeling enacted. Some quick tips to avoid genetically modified foods. So you want to, I have one paper here, I'll give a little bit. Okay, so it's estimated that 75 to 85% of the food in our grocery shelves are genetically modified. They have genetically engineered ingredients in them. So on your list, there's Institute for Responsible Technology, and they have a shopping guide you can download. There's even an iPhone application now that you can use. Shop at farmers markets, and you can get organic and also non-GMO. A lot of the smaller farmers don't have the money for this organic certification, but they still follow sustainable and clean farming practices.
Sharon?
Yes?
There's a lot of them call themselves transitional because they can't afford 10,000.
Right. Right. Or pesticide-free.
Yeah.
They won't use genetically engineered seed.
What's the name of that list you just mentioned?
It's on the flyer on the Institute for Responsible Technology.
What's the first one?
You can download the non-GMO shopping guide.
Also mentioned that there is another film, documentary film that
The World According to Monsanto is really good if you want to understand the history.
Food Inc. It's called Food.
Oh, Food Inc. Yes, there's a lot of good. Yes, there's a lot of good documentaries out there. For my 20 minutes,
It's my friend. Yeah.
Yes, it's okay. And also, even at Whole Foods, 20 to 30% of their foods contain genetically engineered food ingredients. So you want to make sure that it doesn't, you're just buying something that says natural, that will end if Proposition 37 is passed. It has to, they can't say natural and also have genetically engineered foods in it. Yes?
Just one more, I don't know if you're going to talk at all about the organic labeling, the USDA organic, I believe, allows 30% non-organic, so you have to know which layers you need to.
Yeah, I didn't come across that so much. I know there's a label called the Non-GMO Project. That's another good one to look to make sure that whatever the amount of genetic engineered, that is a non-GMO period. And so that's pretty much it for today. Thank you very much for allowing me to share this with you. I have yard signs for you if you'd like to put one on your yard. There's some signs on the table, some buttons. I also have endorsement forms if you would like to officially endorse the campaign. I'll get that onto the California Right to Know website. Thank you so much.